Hey everyone, welcome to the 8th day of JS in 30 days series, and in this video we will learn how we can implement the sorting behavior to our to-do list. So in last video we added the date. Moving forward, let's do the sorting part. And for the sorting, we are not adding the icons for now, but we will just add here the header. Let's add one class here. So I will add class of sort, and I'll just add it on all the three. So on the task and on the status also. And also I will add one other thing, that will be data sort, and I will give them the different names. So here I will give it date, and in the other one, to this one I will give name, and to this one I will add status. Because like in each of them we will implement the sorting, but on the date how we will track, like because we have given the same class to each of them, so how will we be tracking that on which it is clicked? That's why I have added this data sort. And let's go to the JS now. Let's go to the very bottom, and I will here first I will just get all of these. Let's use let for now, sorting buttons, or else let's just keep sort buttons, and document dot get element by class name. This time we will use class name because it's not just a one, we are just targeting all the classes with sort. So sort. Okay, so now we again using the same add event listener, but this time it will be a different approach, because we cannot do just this add event listener and this click, that whenever it is clicked we want this to happen. So we cannot do this, because even if I do, let's just try, and if I click on any of this, it's not working. And also, like, there is one other thing that we are missing. Let's see, the date we are not getting properly. Let's hard refresh. Okay, because of the issue that we have created here, if I open console, yeah, here you can see sort buttons add event listener is not a function. Why? Because sort buttons, this add event listener, we actually just add to one particular event, but in our case it's not just one button, there are multiple buttons. So if we want to add the event listener to each of them, there is a different approach we need to follow. So first I will have to make an array from array.from, and I will here add sort buttons, and then I will need to create for each, and for each button I will here add button, and then I will do this, and here I need to add the code of adding it. So I will just take this logic, I will put it here, and like this. So we cannot simply, because when you have multiple elements you cannot just do add event listener, you have to particularly target them all. And other one thing, the e dot delegation, that also we used, but we can also use that approach, that we actually delegate that thing to their parent, but in this case we are using other approach. So we are just doing this array from, we take all the buttons, we actually made them array, stored in an array, and then for each of that item, like we use the for each, and for each of that item we are referring them as button. So here instead of sort button we will add this button. Now if I go back and if I click, yeah, it's working completely fine. We are seeing the console log, and now let's write the actual logic that we wanted to add. So I have three scenarios. First I will just take a sort condition or sort type, and I will just take the, let's take the e event here, e dot target dot data set dot sort. This is same we did in the id earlier for the button. So that same thing we are again using it. So that's why I've been saying in the last videos that it's not that it's not just that in one video we just take this one topic and we just completely finish it off. We will keep on revising as we evolve in our application. So data.target.data set and sort. So with the data and sort, whatever value that we have, it will be came here. And let's console.log here to check if we are getting the right value. If I do it on date, yeah, we are getting the date, and if task and name status, perfectly fine. So let's do the condition. So if sort type is, let's say, date, and also give a condition that it is a conditional operator, checking operator. So there is this one, and there is one more, this one. What is the difference between these two? It's just do loose checking, so it doesn't check the type of the param. One could be a number, one the other one could be string, so it just check if the values are same, doesn't take into consideration the type of the variable, type of the data. But if we use 3, then it do strict checking. Now let's add for the other two logic also. So this is just for the date, other would be for the name, and the last one would be for the status. Okay, this is done, and let's write the logic for each one. So now doing it first for the date one, let's do that. We will implement a function that first we need to take the array. So we will just do whatever we are doing till now. So get all tasks from local storage, and then to this all task we need to change. And also keep in mind that we will be using this array function, that is sort. So it will manipulate your actual array. So if in your local storage your array was saved in the order of 1 to 3, and after doing the sorting it is changed to 3 to 1, then it actually, like, it has been changed in your original array. It's not something like filter. We were just changing it on the front end. And if you don't want that behavior, then also there is other way by which we can achieve that. But for now it's not really very concerning in our scenario, so we will just let it be. And to this we will define a and b. It's the consecutive two values. And here now we want to handle both of the situation of ascending and descending, because if one value is clicked and the other is clicked, then so for that we will store it, let ascending, and we will make it true here at the top. And then first we will actually do, if ascending is true, then do this, otherwise do this. And after this sorting we will change the ascending every time because it's clicked. So the next scenario when it is clicked, it should be the opposite. So is ascending, we will create it the opposite of what it is now. So is ascending. And now the logic will be that here we will return a.id. Now instead of date we can also use id, because id is also date.now. So the time frame, the time stamp on which it was created, minus b.id. And in the next one, it, because it this one is the ascending and the other one would be descending, so it would be the opposite. So here we will keep the b1 the first and a at the second. Let's just move it, and let's go to the browser to check. Let's refresh, and if I click, okay, is ascending is not defined. Let's see if we have made any mistake in the syntax. Okay, so it's is ascending, not the ascending. Let's change it here. And if I now click, let's refresh this also, and I hope it's saved here. Is there anywhere else you're also using it? Yes, at this place. Let's change it here. Now if I change, the click event is still not working. Buttons for each click. And also let's write one code block of CSS. I just forgot to add it earlier, that to this sort We can add cursor pointer, that will make it look better. And why the sorting is still not working, let's just check once. For each we are here clearly is ascending, and if it's date then we are a and by id. Okay, now we have changed its position. We have actually implemented the sorting, but in the front end we have made no change to actually reflect that. So we will do set all task in the local storage. Here we will give it the all task array, and we will also be doing the show task function, show all tasks, running it. Let's check it again. Yes, it's working fine. Implementing the same logic kind of to the other two. Here we will do it, and let's make them towards the, yes, it's fine. Okay, so here a logic is gonna be a bit different. So it's ascending, it's fine, but here we will add, it's a name, so name, and instead of this minus, because this we can do on numerical values, not on the string values, dot local compare. So this is a JavaScript functionality that compares the name. So we can do here b name, and similar if I want to do descending, I can change it and here change the value with b to a. Okay, we will check it again later. Let's just do for the status one, add it here, and again take it from here and move it towards the right. And here instead of this, it's a numerical value, so we can do this b dot status, and in case of the opposite we can do b dot status minus a dot status. It's completely done. Let's check it now. Yes, so if I do this, then it is again changing, and also on the status it's completely working fine. So we can also do a little enhancement on this. We can, right now we cannot see visually like which is it working, ascending or descending. So those enhancement we will also be doing in the upcoming video. We will be enhancing the css and js and different little minor changes. And so this is it for this video, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for the next video in which we will be learning one other new topic in the JS in 30 days series. And thank you so much for your love and support, and thank you.